When we climb the Borobudur, no matter what happens at the top, one fact still remains. You have to come back down. We must make the return journey. From the spiritual to the material.
He says it is the starting point and the end point of everything that you're doing here.
From infinite imaginative potential. From the heart's quiet knowing, back down to its imperfect reflection in earthly physical form. And in the case of a physical chatra, this is where things get a little more complicated. Because you got to start asking questions. Questions like, how are we supposed to even know what this thing looked like? It's not like there's any pictures around from, oh, wait a second.
So many chatra designs in the relief of Borobudur. There are stupa with 1 chatra, 5 or 7 chatra, and also stupa with 13 chatra.
Okay, that doesn't really help. Wait, isn't there a stone chatra on display in the Borobudur Museum? I mean, what's up with that? Can't we... Oh, that's just a reconstruction designed by the Dutch guy who found the site, who was just like, oh, don't worry, guys, I got this. Boom, put it up.
He just guesses the shape is like this. Perhaps he looked for some relief and he tried to just reconstruct it.
Okay, maybe don't be that guy. I mean, do we even know what it was made out of? Was it stone, or like other stupas around the world, was it made from something a little more precious?
Why there is no chatra in Borobudur? Perhaps the chatra are in the gold. So people just take the gold. And now, where you can find the chatra cannot, because people obviously will take the gold and leave the stone behind.
Right. You can't just put up a shiny, brand new gold chatra, because then you're going to have a problem with these guys, and everyone else concerned with maintaining the integrity of the site.
But what is the integrity? Is it something that's really very material? Or is it something that is very symbolic?
And that brings up a whole nother question, because even if everyone agrees on a design, who gets to put it up? Because you see, Borobudur also plays an important role in certain Javanese mythology concerning the return of a messianic figure, a just king, a wheel-turning monarch, who will usher in a golden age to the entire Indonesian archipelago.
So actually when we put the chatra, it's not only about putting the teaching or the dharma wheel, but also the will of the country itself.
Yeah, so now it's a political thing. Is there anything that everyone can agree on?
And there are reliefs also about stupa that has no chatra.
Wait, what?
When we see the 3D stupa around the Borobudur in the upper terrace, all of them has no chatra.
So there may have never even been a chatra in the first place.
Some people hypothesize that, okay, perhaps this is the site of Borobudur. They have no chatra. Rather than we try to imagine what shape it is, then we just let it be like that.
So maybe now you're starting to realize why, for years and years, this has felt like an almost impossible goal. And yet... First, let's back up. I forgot to introduce you to Hendrik. He's an author, teacher, and Buddhist lay priest, and he's also one of the experts tasked by the government to figure this all out.
And then now, because the president himself asked the chatra to be put on, and now we want just to finish it sooner. And now actually there are a very good synergy with people from different fields. Like I'm the professional to talk about the philosophy and meaning of the chatra, and also one from engineering to maintain the safety of the chatra, and also the archaeologists to maintain the integrity. They are already like working together.
This is how change happens, not just through the miracles passed down at the top of the mountain, but also from ordinary, tireless work, collaboration, and compromise, built from the ground up. Real, lasting change comes from a meeting in the middle, from that place where miracles become ordinary, and the ordinary remember their true power.
Buddhism is very inclusive. They ask all beings to become Chakravartin or become the wheel-turning monarch. So it's not only one person, not only one king, not only one president, but all of people here can be the wheel-turning monarch.
In our own way, aren't we all waiting for this return of the king? We look to our leaders to come and save us. We look to our technologies to come and save us. We look everywhere except that place where the true king is to be found. Within each and every one of us. Atop all of the story, atop all the knowledge and ingenuity, atop everything that we think we are. Look there. Even if you can't see it, keep looking. Even if it feels impossible, keep looking. Keep looking and you will find what was missing, but never lost. Your crown. And with that, I want to thank you for going on this journey with me, for gifting me your attention and your imagination. And as this story ends, another is just beginning, one that takes us from the islands of Indonesia to a sacred hidden valley deep in the Himalayas, where a new stupa is rising. Another monument built to last 1,000 years. Another beacon broadcasting the same eternal signal. The only difference is that this one isn't being built by a single king, but by the combined efforts of people all across the world. People just like you, not viewers, participants. So please subscribe and follow along, as we'll be releasing more details very soon on how you can become more involved. In the meantime, if you were moved by this series, also please consider sharing it with those in your life who may also benefit. And in doing so, may we all walk together toward awakening, for the benefit of all beings.